Hey, everybody! How we doing? Welcome to Thankful, my Thanksgiving broadcast. I'm really glad you're here. Hope you had a nice turkey dinner today and saw some friends either over social media or the ones you live with. I got to be honest with you. I am feeling extremely anxious tonight. I don't know why. I've not been this anxious about anything in a long time. I'm actually shaking a little bit. I feel a little chilly, but my butterflies are huge, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's excitement about being able to be live with you tonight or anxiety about what's going to happen here on this broadcast, but bear with me. We're going to try to get through it. I want to thank you for being here. I want to tell you that we're going to do some gratitude stuff tonight, despite how terrible 2020 has been. I'm excited about being able to talk about things we're thankful for. And I'd like to invite you to do the same thing. So just like a radio call-in show back in the day, we have the ability for you to join the broadcast by going to that link. If you go to www.thankful2020online.online, you can hop in the chat, either with your camera or without. And I would love to have you come chat with me on the air. Oh, we got some nice fall leaves. I'm going to just take a breath for a second because I really am feeling very anxious, almost like full-blown panic attack, which does not happen to me. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I appreciate you being here with me to support me. And it's weird. What's going on? So anybody here, if you want to pop into the chat and say hello, even if you don't want to pop on to the video, you can definitely say hi there in the chat room. Got a few folks watching, it looks like. We'll wait for a few more to join us before we get started with the main part of the program. I do have some things prepared if no one hops on to the interview. But if you'd like to be on the interview, I'd love to have you. Yeah, I'm shaking, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. If I go down on this broadcast, somebody knows where I live. I'll be fine. I think I just need to take a nap. I didn't sleep very well last night. I was really excited about coming on here and talking to you tonight. And so here we are. My name is Kirk Shepard. This is my live stream. If you are new to me, Mom. If you're new to my broadcasts or new to me, welcome aboard. I'm a writer, a counselor, a broadcaster, lots of things, and a friend. And so I'm glad that you're here. Hello, everybody. Hi, April. Mom, dinner was good, but I don't know what happened since I got home. I'm like really anxious. I don't know why. Then it'll get that way. Oh, good. Got lots of folks here. Hi, LaShonda. Happy to have you all. If you're just joining us, you can join me live on the air if you'd like, with your camera or without. You can just do audio if you choose to talk about your own thoughts of Thanksgiving and gratefulness today. But I wanted to talk a little bit about it. My mom asked about my dinner. So I made a Thanksgiving turkey tenderloin last night and some homemade-ish, not homemade at all, mashed potatoes and mac and cheese from Bob Evans' refrigerator section. And I will agree with this friend right here. The steak dinner I just had was easily light years better. Whew. I'm actually chilly. I don't know. Maybe I'm, oh no, I'm not going to say that out loud. Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope you're all doing well. We are live. And I do want to take the time tonight to share a few of the things that I'm grateful for in 2020, despite all the difficulties that the year has brought to us. I'm sure you have those stories too. So again, hop on the broadcast if you want to share. I always wanted to have my own talk show, and we're getting really close to that. Take a deep breath here. As I was preparing for this broadcast, I went back through my calendar to see what had happened in 2020, and I was surprised about some of the things that had happened this year that I was glad to see. I'd forgotten about a lot of those. A lot of good things had happened in 2020. All the way back in January, I got to see my favorite comedian, Chad Daniels. There he is with me. He's very, very funny. Really appreciate his timing and well-crafted jokes, and his stuff is full of heart without being sappy. And he's part of the reason why I decided to take the stage myself last year. And a lot of people say that's a really brave thing to do, to get up on stage and be the only one there and try to make people laugh at your jokes. Maybe, I guess so. But there's a lot of folks this year who've been brave despite all that they've endured and battling COVID, job loss. All the stress that we've encountered in 2020 has been a tough year, but we're almost through it. We're almost there. Almost done. 2021 is on the horizon. So if you would like to hop on to the chat, now's a good time to do that. I'm going to talk until somebody does. If nobody does, that's okay too. No pressure. I started out this year planning to write a series of feature articles about people with what I called 2020 vision. I wanted to interview on Spotlight people who were creative, innovative, and world-changing. I did a handful of those articles, and you can find them on my medium.com page. But then the pandemic hit, and it made it more difficult. Because there's something about the energy of being with somebody and talking to them and interviewing them in person that makes things better. But it's okay, because it's been a different year than I'd planned, and that's good and bad. Here are a few things this year that I'm thankful for. So I'm thankful for taking a breath. In April, things changed at my job because of the pandemic, and we slowed down a little bit. I was able to work from home on call at times, which allowed me to write. And I wrote a lot of things, including finishing my new play webcam, which will be coming your way soon. But also 2020 allowed me to take a breath in how I view life and the world. I don't like talking about politics and social issues, but to me this isn't even a political or social issue. It's a human issue. And when that video of George Floyd surfaced and we saw him being murdered by a police officer saying, "I can't breathe," it was profound on our country and profound on me personally. I spent most of the rest of 2020 trying to understand what before I didn't bother to comprehend. What it means to have privilege and what it means to have power and what I should be doing about it. And maybe this is why I've been anxious, because I'm going to get a little vulnerable here on this broadcast. That's probably what that was about. Knowing I was going to talk about some not hard things, because this isn't hard. This isn't about me at all. But I feel really guilty about the way that I have thought about the world for a long time. And you know better when you do better when you know better. And I think I know better now. I'm still learning. I have a lot to learn. And I've got to learn a lot more this year as I continue to read and have conversation with folks who are different from me to better understand my place in all of it. And I hope that you'll join me in that. Again, I don't want to make this conversation about me. This racism conversation is not about Kirk Shepard or any other white person. It's a very white thing to do, to make it about us, honestly. But I'm grateful for the spark that I had despite the horrible tragedies that have caused it to happen. And I'm looking forward to moving forward and learning more. And to my friends who've suffered overt and subtle and systematic racism for their whole lives, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it took me so long. And I'm sorry I'm not there yet. If you want to join the conversation, I'd love to have you. It would be a nice break if somebody has a funny joke to tell. Call into the show. We would love to see you on the air. Talking about things that we're thankful for in 2020 despite the pandemic. Oh, you know what? I think that was it. I'm feeling a little better now that I've done that and I've talked about that. And it's going to go a little less dark, a little less emotional from here, I hope. I'm enjoying my cranberry Mountain Dew. Hey, let's check in with LaShonda. She said that she's grateful that she broke ground on their house, their building, and that's exciting. And you have a lot to be grateful for. That's really cool. LaShonda's an amazing, amazing person. If you don't know her, you should go back and watch the interview I had with her and check out her podcast and all that stuff. Whew. Okay. Something else I'm thankful for. Connection. I live alone. I'm really good at it. I like it. I figured out how, as an extrovert, even to get my needs met while embracing my solitary retreat that I need as well. And this year forced me to be more alone than I'd like. And in that solitude, I think I have grown more grateful for the connections that I have with other people. I'm blessed with a lot of friends, a lot of family. Here's just a few of the folks that regularly check in with me, just check on, to see how I'm doing, and just say hello. If you're not there and you're one of those folks, I didn't mean to forget you. I was just going through my phone and looking for the most recent messages. But all of these folks have reached out recently just to say hi, and I'm really grateful for that. Friends are so important, and everyone should have a friend like my friend Connie. She is one of my oldest adult friendships. She is somebody who I can call when I need something and can call when I don't need something. And we hang out together when there's not a pandemic. And we do fun things like zany adventures to Vegas, trips to Kings Island, traveling around the country to see friends. We really are, she really is my best friend. And I'm really grateful for her and the connection that I have with her. And you all need somebody like her. But you can't have her. I'm tired of sharing her. Kidding. I'm really blessed with my job and that I like everyone that I work with. So many different vibrant personalities, and I've been very fortunate that I've been able to go to work despite the pandemic and hang out with my friends who were there. It's really a cool thing to be able to do that. Part of connecting actually led me to re-enter private practice. So I read a book called Maybe You Should Talk to Somebody, or Maybe You Should Talk to Someone. It says it right there. Really amazing book, and you really should check it out if you're interested in mental health issues. She's a counselor who went to her own counselor and talks about her clients and her own counseling, and really was very vulnerable and open about that process. And she made me miss doing therapy. And so I decided to reopen a private practice virtually, and I've really been excited about that. I don't talk about that work publicly much because of the nature of what I do and the privacy issues that people have entrusted me with, but I do want to say that I'm really impressed with my clients and all the things that they have overcome and are fighting through. The same is true of the patients that I see at the hospital. They have been dealt some really bad hands, and they're trying to unlock the secret to wanting to live a lot of times, to find a happy and healthy life. I feel very honored that I've been allowed to enter into their life and be part of their journey. So no matter the nature of our relationship, whatever that might be, if I don't know you at all, if we're really good friends, if you just hang out in my chat, thank you. It's a great honor to be allowed into your life, and I find it very rewarding. In fact, the connection that I have with people really reminds me just how remarkable this world can be. It gives me a lot of hope. Well, my mother says she's thankful for me. Well, all right. I'm thankful for you. It's been a weird year. I am very thankful that when I moved to my new apartment, my mom and my stepdad came down and helped me get settled in and really made this a home for me. I'm not sure. Still really anxious. Okay. If you want to join the conversation, we still can do so. Come online at thankful2020.online and you can join right in. But it's also okay if you just want to watch. No pressure. Finally, in this season of Thanksgiving, as we wind down the year, I want to tell you that I'm looking forward to what's next. I'm thankful for hope. I think 2021 has to be better than 2020. let's not even go there if it doesn't, right? I'm hopeful there'll be a vaccine that allows us to return to the things that we love to do. I hope that we can build bridges, not just across the Ohio River, maybe that'll happen, or start at least, but also between different people. I'd love it if our leaders could find a way to unite us once again. Oh. Thank you, Connie. I am very happy to have you in my life. So, you and I might disagree on politics or social issues or what kind of topping should be on a pizza. But I believe there's a commonality that we can find no matter what color state we wish we lived in. I want to believe that anyway. I need to believe that. I started some new creative projects. I'm looking forward to 2021 being a year of creativity for me and productivity for me. But I'm also grateful that we've been awakened to some philosophical places I'd never dared go. And I've been thinking about life in different ways. That's probably part of getting older, right? And there's been dark days in 2020 and some scary nights. A lot of stress and some scary moments. But there's been good stuff too, and we should focus on that as much as we can. I hope you'll take this holiday season where we're forced to do things a little differently and evaluate what's been good for you too. I hope it's a season of reflection, of joy, and of gratitude. I hope you're thankful. This is the last call. If you want to hop on the conversation, I'd love to have you. This is the last opportunity to jump into the chat room. We do have a very special guest who recorded a video for us. So this is a pre-recorded message. Here he is.
Hello, Kirk. I just wanted to say hello from the North Pole, where I'm keeping an eye out on all the good little boys and girls, and some of the naughty little boys and girls this year, too. I wanted to wish you and all of your viewers a very, very happy holiday and Merry Christmas season. You know, this year, I do believe with as crazy as it has been all over the world, that we still have a lot to be thankful for. And I know health and happiness is one of those. And my wish, and the thing that I am so grateful for, is that my family has their health. And even though we may be a little apart, the one thing this year that we've all kind of discovered is that we can have our little Zoom meetings and we get to see each other more than if we did not have a pandemic to deal with. So that's one of the things that I'm very happy for, that I've got to stay in contact and actually do some face-to-face, video conversations. And that has just been wonderful. And that's one of the things that I'm very, very, very thankful for this holiday season. So, I just wish you and, again, all your viewers the best Christmas and holiday season that we can have. Until then, you all be good, and I'll be keeping an eye out on all of you. Bye-bye for now.
All right, thank you, Santa. Hey, if you would like a personalized, customized message from Santa for your family, for your kids, you can email Santa's agent right there at robtweidle@gmail.com. And Robert, who is Santa's agent, will be glad to quote you a price and get you hooked up. Very affordable, very personalized, and very, very quick turnaround time. So check that out, all right? Hey, folks, this has been great. I'm sorry that I've been a little off tonight. Hope you enjoyed this special of Thanksgiving. And I'm going to take a break and go lay down and hope that things calm down for me a little bit. Really grateful you were here. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And we will see you next time. I'm Kirk Shepard. Be thankful.